Hi everyone, I'm at Ghaf Woods by Majid Al Futtaim. Let's step into their office and see what do they have. Ghaf Woods, the name speaks for itself. The Ghaf is a national tree of UAE which symbolizes sustainability, peace and existence. The community will feature 35,000 plus trees and total 7,000 units. Communities like this don't get launched very often. We have seen majority of the communities in town are having water features, but when it comes to the greenery part, most of the communities are lacking that element. So far, developer has launched 3 phases. The first phase over here has been launched few months back, which was having 10 buildings. The second phase was having 3 buildings, and over here, Caprio was the last phase. These 4 buildings has not been launched yet, which is right in the center. And these high-rises buildings, the 4 buildings, what you see A, B, C, and D, this is the district, which is recently announced, and developer is currently taking EOIs for them. For the record, for the first phase, people were in the queue for almost 48 hours. And for the second phase, almost 24 hours, which was just few months back. But now we are in summers and developer doesn't want the people to be in queue. That's why they have started taking EOIs, which is 50,000 dirhams for almost all the kind of units, 1 bed, 2 beds or 3 beds, and even they have duplexes. If we talk about the community in general, it will have a metro access in future. The developer has done the landscaping in such a way that all the common areas are only accessible for pedestrians, while the cars will be having entrances from the lower ground area. The community will feature resort-style swimming pools, and all these trees are going to make a microclimate that will reduce the temperature up to 5 degrees. The developer has also announced that this place is going to be the home for 20 plus species of birds. That's the model for Capria, which was the last cluster. If you have a closer look on that, you can see this, all the buildings are low rises, and the space between the buildings is almost 30 to 40 meters, which gives a good view to all the clients from all the units. That's a bigger model for the recently announced buildings, which is the district A, B, C, D. The variation in the height between 19 to 21 floors. The center buildings are the taller one, while on the corner ones are the lower end floor. All the 4 buildings are going to be connected through the podium, which will have gym, community center and a bigger pool. And on the ground floor, you will be having retail shops and a drop-off point. The buildings are very close to entry and exit point, and I forgot to mention that over here you will be having a rooftop swimming pool, which will give you the views for the whole community and Dubai skyline on the other side. Now I'm heading towards the show unit of the community, and it's not just the neighborhood the developer has focused on. I'll take you inside the unit and then you can have a closer look what sort of quality the developer has delivered. I'm standing in front of mood boards. You have the choice to choose from the 2 different themes. One is Twilight and the other one is Radiance, and both the color themes gives you a good feel from the units. Now let me take you to a unit so you can have a closer look from inside. That's the 2-bedroom unit. Over here on the right side you see this beautiful open kitchen. Over here you have a decent size living space and the balcony over there. It's not just the quality the developer has focused on. If we look at the sizes, previously in the first 2 clusters, the developer sizes were quite smaller for 1 bedroom, let's say 650 square feet. But now in the last cluster and district, the sizes have been improved. So we talk about 1 bedrooms almost 850 square feet, 2 bedroom almost 1400 square feet, and then duplexes and the 3 bedrooms. Over left side we have this powder room, which is beautifully designed. Here is our laundry space, which is quite organized, coming with dryer and the washing machine. Here we have the bedroom, which is ensuite, and here we have the shower cabin. Here's the master bedroom, which is having walk-in closets. From that side, we have a decent sized bedroom. The washroom, which is having his and hers vanity. I must say, I really like the color palette for the tiles and the flooring. And it's beautifully designed and well sized. Please note, beside the quality and the community, the developer is none other than the Majid Al Futtaim, which is a local developer, and they are the master developer for the community Till Al Ghaf. The community has already been delivered and it has a track record of appreciating over 200%. You can verify the numbers by yourself. Currently the price is what they have launched is 1.47 for a 1 bedroom, which is I believe with the sizes and all the lifestyle their developer is giving is quite reasonable, because if we see the ready community in Dubai, most of them are having water features, but when it comes to really forest living, nature oriented communities, most of the communities are lacking that. We do have example for, I don't name the community, but we do have another community which is having like 30% plus greenery, and the prices are insane. You go there and you see the 2 bedrooms are being sold for over 6 million, which is not even close to Business Bay in downtown. This is just because of the vibe the developer has managed to create over time inside the community. The developer is very smart. They have started planting trees for now. So by the time these all buildings will be ready, the community will already be matured in terms of greenery part. So numbers are quite satisfying, and developer is taking 60% during construction with 20% down payment and 40% over the period of construction and 40% at the time of handover, which makes it a decent investment as well as for end use, because this is something unique. You will not get a community like this. So for all those who are looking for a place to live in or whether to invest in, I believe Ghaf Woods should be on your checklist. I tried to cover most of the parts. Here I'll take my leave, and in case you need more information, please get in touch today. Thank you.